I think this is big. You've got Eric Priebke, comes to this church, is rebaptized. It looks like it's organized to me.
Bob Baer and Neda Bakos review the findings from Hitler's potential southern escape route through Tyrol, where a declassified CIA document reports that a local priest was aiding in the escape of fleeing Nazis.
The fact that there was a priest willing to help a Nazi gain a new identity really expands their ability to be able to move out of Germany, out of Austria, and down into Italy for passage out of Europe.
I think that's huge. Priebke is given new documentation here, and he was known to have been involved in massacres.
What this is doing is just giving them a new name so they could start a new life, and they no longer have to answer for the crimes that they committed.
In 1945, people didn't have the internet. They didn't have facial recognition. These Nazi war criminals changed their names and just disappeared, and people didn't know who they were. You simply assume a different nationality, get new paperwork for it, and then you completely wash yourself clean. We've got records of these guys being baptized. We've got Eichmann saying that a priest helped him. What I'm seeing is a pattern of activity of protecting high-ranking Nazis. I've seen this before.
Previously in the investigation, the team uncovered evidence that Catholic priests were aiding in the escape of Nazis at two separate monasteries in Spain, one in Galicia.
Germans come here in the monastery, and they used to do false documents to give them a new identity.
And another outside of Barcelona.
Visitó Montserrat Himmler.
¿Otra vez?
Himmler.
A Nazi war criminal would want somewhere discreet. Frankly, he couldn't ask for a better place.
What I don't know is if it was part of a bigger organization. I mean, how extensive was this?
The Catholic Church is one of the biggest human networks in the world. If the Nazis could tap into that network, that would provide them with supply lines to be able to funnel people and goods and safe havens all over the world. Is it the entire church? Is it an organization within the church? Is it an individual priest?
Yeah, we need to find that out.
Bob and Neda make contact with Professor Jonathan Steinberg.
Hi.
Hello.
The former chair of the history department at the University of Pennsylvania and one of the world's foremost experts on the history of the Catholic Church during and after World War II.
I've spent a long time doing research on the relationship between Italian Catholicism and politics in Italy. I hope I can help.
We have found records of a priest in the South Tyrol baptizing Nazis. Is it your opinion he was acting on his own, or he was acting with somebody else?
It's inconceivable that a Catholic priest in that situation would be working someone.
So he just wasn't a Nazi sympathizer. This is approved, and somebody blesses this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Must have. You must have somebody in the hierarchy who covers it. It's that kind of organization.
Was the Catholic Church involved in getting Nazis out of Germany to Argentina?
Yes, it was. It's some branch of the church, but most of it is absolutely unofficial.
What incentive would these priests and cardinals have to help some of these Nazi officers escape?
Because the Nazis were against communism. That's why the Nazis were supported. Communism is evil. If you have to choose two evils, Nazis don't destroy churches.
If Hitler were to show up, what are the chances of the faction of the church that helped the Nazis picking him up and sending him to Argentina?
Absolutely. They would certainly have done that. You have to remember, when the war ends, there is only one institution in the entire European continent which is intact, and that's the church.
The Catholic Church operates as a government. It's sovereign, it's off limits to the American government. Had it wanted to, the Catholic Church could have smuggled Hitler out.